What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $30 million buy-in. And they're actually letting us bring our own quarters from previous games today. We got 1,000 of them. Well, actually 1,200 of them because they gave us an extra 200 quarters since I did that $30 million buy-in. So anyhow, wish me good luck. Hopefully we can walk out of here with a brand new world record win today. My goodness. I got this thing stacked up insanely well today. Looks like a gigantic tower back there on the pusher. Kind of looks like a beach ball tower or something. Bottom layer of them are $5,000 chips. Middle layer $25,000 chips. Top layer $10,000 chips. Oh my goodness! Nice, we got that tower to crash down already. Wow, that was absolutely phenomenal right there. They also got 2 quarter towers in there. They're about to go. There's gold bars at the base of them towers. Oh my goodness, check that out. There was a gray mystery bag hidden inside that tower. Let's get that loot chute emptied out. Nice, that enormous quarter tower fell down that was on the right side. Oh yeah, jackpot baby. Nice, we're going to make out like a bandit today, I can already tell you that. We're getting all kinds of $25,000 chips, $10,000 chips, and $5,000 chips. My goodness, this is doing amazing. Well, we still got a pretty good ways to go to making that $30 million back, that's for sure. But this right here is a fabulous start to the game. I wasn't expecting the towers to crash down this quick. Oh my goodness. Got another tower to go. Let's get that loot chute cleared out again. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, let's keep on pushing on that left-hand side and try to get that quarter tower. Anyhow, there's all kinds of towers on the blue shelves today also. I will talk more about what they got on the blue shelves here in just a second. Nice, we got that gray mystery bag, so I'll open that up here in a few minutes. I like to try to get all these chips and towers to go first. Well, I think now will be a pretty good time to go ahead and stack up the quarters using that skill stop button. Try to get a large base of quarters built up behind all these towers and chips. So anyhow, looks like there's a $25,000 chip tower on each blue shelf, and a $5,000 and a $10,000 chip tower, and a tower of gold on each blue shelf, and they got 4 mystery bags in there. On the right blue shelf, there's a purple mystery bag way back there, and a brown mystery bag right there. And on the left blue shelf, there's a burgundy red mystery bag on the left, and a blue mystery bag on there also. So there's 4 mystery bags plus that gray mystery bag that I just won. So hopefully all them mystery bags are loaded up really, really well. And there's actually multiple ways I could win all that stuff that's on the blue shelves. Let's get that loot chute cleared out again. There we go, we got it all cleared out. So the first way I could win those towers that are on the blue shelves, I could stack up the quarters really, really high back there on the pusher. And for example, say one of them $25,000 chip towers. Oh yeah, jackpot baby. Nice, that was a fabulous push on the left hand side. And to be honest with you, whenever that quarter tower fell down, I thought I seen the dots or something hidden in there. That is absolutely exceptional. This game is going brilliant today. Wow, look at all those $5,000 chips we just got. So anyhow, getting back to talking about the towers that are on the blue shelf. Say those $25,000 chip towers were like hanging over the blue shelf just a little bit. If I stack up the quarters really, really high back there on the pusher, I would have a pretty decent chance of trick shotting them towers into the playfield. But second way I could win all those towers that are on the blue shelves is if there's a $5 chip or a red earbud hidden in there, and if I win either one of those two, I would get to cash it in. They would move all those towers to the playfield for free. But if the $5 chip or red earbud is not hidden in there today, then it would cost me 2 times the original buy-in. So I'd have to pay $60 million to get the blue shelves cleared off. Then that would be a $90 million buy-in in total since I've already spent $30 million. So So let's just hope that $5 chip or red earbud is hidden inside that gray mystery bag. Or else we're going to have to pay $60 million to get the blue shelves today. And I definitely want to win all the mystery bags. And typically on buy-ins this large, they always have dice in the mystery bags. Well, it looks like we just about got it all cleared out of there. There's like $5 grand on that right corner. That right there was the last of the quarters. So let's go down here and retrieve the quarters, count how much money and gold we've won, and we'll get right back to pushing. You all are not going to believe this. Check this out. There was 4 white dice hidden in there. So if you don't know what the white dice are for, I get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they all land on, my winnings will multiply by those numbers. That is absolutely remarkable. I wasn't expecting any dice to be hidden in there. Nice, we got that last $5 grand that was on the right side. So we got it all cleared out of there. That is absolutely phenomenal. So let's go ahead and open up that gray mystery bag. Alright, here it is. Let's go ahead and open it up and see if there's anything nice and valuable in there. It feels like it's loaded up pretty good. So let's see what we get. Oh my goodness, wow. Check this out. We got the $5 chip, 3 $1 chips, and the $10 chip. So this $5 chip, like I said earlier, I get to cash this in. They'll take everything that's on the blue shelves and they'll put it into the play field. And each one of these $1 chips is worth 500 free quarters. I get to cash all 3 of these in. Will give me an extra 1,500 quarters. And this $10 chip, this is worth a free tower. We get to spin a wheel, and that wheel has all these different types of chip values on there, and whatever it lands on, it's what type of brand new tower they'll build somewhere in the play field. So that's not bad at all. That gray mystery bag was loaded up really well. So I'm going to go ahead and cash in all 4 of these chips, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, AND Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $10 chip and all 3 of the $1 chips. They gave me an extra 1,500 quarters. And I got to spin that wheel, and today it landed on $1,000 chips. As you can see, they built like 8 enormous towers of $1,000 chips in there. If I'm not mistaken, they accidentally put a $500 chip on that tower right there. Do you see it? It's that like bluish purple chip. So I don't think they were supposed to put that in there. I'll let them know after we win it that they accidentally put that back in there. So anyhow, let's go ahead and load this thing up using that skill stop button. Try to get a massive base of quarters built up behind all these towers. And also, speaking of the quarters, we got about 5,000 of them now. So that should be way more than enough quarters to get the whole entire machine cleared out today. I hope so anyway. Yeah, we could really use a nice profit on this game right here, because I played one other game before this one. So this right here makes the second game I played, but the first game, I ended up losing a whole bunch of money on it. And as of right now for the day, I'm down close to $48 million. So we need to at least make $48 million profit on this game right here to break even for the day. Which I don't think it'll be that difficult to make that money back, because we won tons of $25,000 chips today. Nice, we got that enormous tower to crash down. That's what I'm talking about. Nice, 2 towers. Wow, it's just doing phenomenal. And plus, we got 4 white dice so far. We get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by those numbers. So yeah, it should be a pretty good game today. And I think I've won pretty close to 13, 14, 15 million in chips so far. It's something around that. And plus, there's still 2 more gigantic towers of $25,000 chips on the blue shelves. I'd say each tower's like 1.5 million. So I'd say all that money that's on the blue shelves is probably an extra like $4 or $5 million. So we're definitely gonna make out like a bandit today. Yeah, thank goodness they brought the $25,000 chips back. Like I said a couple days ago, hadn't seen those in there for probably a good 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, the $25,000 chips are always nice to win. They add up really quick, that's for sure. You can make a whole bunch of money off of those. And I think used to they would have like $100,000 chips in there. It was the red ones. Kind of look like those $100 buy-in chips. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. And it was the red $100,000 chips. Matter of fact, I only seen those in there one time, or maybe 2 times. 99.9% sure they just discontinued those. Yeah, they'll do that a lot of times. They'll get new chips and they'll just discontinue them after a while if people don't play them much. My goodness, I didn't even realize it, but there's a whole bunch of $1,000 chips and quarters stuck in the loot chute on the left-hand side. Don't know if y'all can see that or not. There's a traffic jam right there. Yeah, I'm sure we can get that cleared out here in just a second. If I can't get it, I'll just call the staff back here and let them deal with it. Well, we only got a couple quarters left. I'd say maybe like 10, 15 of them left in the basket. These two towers on the corner seem to be moving forward pretty quick. So anyhow, let's go retrieve those quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. So I told the staff about that $500 chip that got mixed in with that $1,000 chip tower, and they said that was their mistake, and they went ahead and gave me a free $1,000 chip for that. So that was really, really nice of them. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. Let's try to get these two towers on the left and the right hand side. I'd say that one on the right side is going to fall down first before the one on the left. That's just my prediction. Yeah, but I'm determined to get both of the towers, so let's keep on stacking this thing up. Try to push across the whole entire machine. I think that's definitely the best bet for now. Alright, so that right there was about 850 quarters at once, so let's see what happens. Hopefully it moves them towers on the left and the right side. Well, the one on the right side just moved a little bit. Did you see that? Nice, it moved forward again. So anyhow, something that I've talked about a couple of times before, that wheel that I get to spin whenever I cash in that $10 chip, that might be on like a payout rate or something. Because it seems like 99.9% of the time, it just alternates between gold bars and $1,000 chips each day. Like today, landed on $1,000 chips. Tomorrow it'll be 1 ounce gold bars. Then the next day, $1,000 chips. Very seldom do we get the 5 or the 10 or the $25,000 chips. Well, I think yesterday we got $5,000 chips. Yeah, that will landed on $5,000 chips yesterday. But you know something that hasn't landed on a very, very long time? $25,000 chips. My goodness, it's been at least like probably a month since I've seen that wheel land on $25,000 chips. I'm pretty sure that wheel is on a payout rate and it only lands on $25,000 chips out of like maybe 1 out of every 200 or 300 spins or something. I'm not sure. I mean, that's what it seems like to me anyhow. But I mean, that's just like any arcade game, slot machine you play. It's going to be on a payout rate because, like, I'll give you a pretty good example. You know those claw machines where you can, like, pick up the prize and you can win it and stuff? I'm sure most of y'all know what I'm talking about. You can see them at, like, arcades, Walmart. They have them about everywhere now. Pretty much like whenever the claw picks up the prize, if the payout rate has not been reached, then the claw will pick up the prize and it will drop it once it reaches the top. You won't be able to win that prize until the machine has made so much money. So I kind of think that wheel is the exact same thing. It's on a payout rate and you won't get $25,000 chips. Unless the wheel has been spun like 200 or 300 times, you probably won't get $25,000 chips. I mean, that's just what it seems like to me. I don't know that for sure. I've asked them about it before, and they said the wheel was not on a payout rate, so I don't know. Alright, well that right there was pretty much the last of the quarters. Well, we got a couple of them left. Might as well put them in there. Alright, let's see if that last little bit of quarters gets this tower on the left. That is super, super close. Wait, we might get a third wave. Yes, we did. Oh my goodness. Well, anyhow, let's go collect some quarters and we'll try to get that tower. Be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it pushing. So let's keep on pushing on that left-hand side. Try to get that tower $1,000 chips. I'd say it'll go within the next couple of minutes. So anyhow, something else that I have noticed today, we have not won that $50 chip. So pretty much if you don't know what that $50 chip is for, I would get to cash it in at the end of the game. They would take everything that's fallen down those side slots and they would put it back into the playfield. But like I said, there's no sign of it so far. It wasn't in that first mystery bag, and normally they have all the special chips like the $50 chip, the $10 chip, and all that stuff. They normally have it all together in like one mystery bag. But we did not get that $50 chip today, so hopefully it's inside one of those 4 mystery bags that are on the blue shelves. We'll find out later on after we win them. Anyhow, we got that last tower out of there. That is absolutely remarkable. So let's go ahead and cash in the $5 chip and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, ANV Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves and they put them all into the playfield. Looks like they combined the $5,000 chip towers into like 4 towers of $5,000 chips on the pusher. I mean, that's better than stacking 2 of them up really tall, because the higher the towers are stacked up, the better chance that we're going to lose them to the blue shelf. So yeah, and as you've seen, all the towers have fell forward. We haven't lost anything to the blue shelf yet. And they put all 4 of them mystery bags up front and we already got them to go. That is absolutely incredible. This game is going marvelous today. And check that out, them $25,000 chip towers. They're super close to the edge. Nice, we got that tower of $10,000 chips. That's what I'm talking about. My goodness, this is doing amazing. Oh yeah, them 2 towers, they're about to go. Come on, nice push. Nice, we got them. That's where all the big money was at. My goodness, it only takes like 4 $25,000 chips to make 100 grand. So, I mean, you're welcome to pause the video and count all that up. I'd say that right there is maybe $2 or $3 million or more. Nice, that gold tower on the right corner is moving forward pretty well. Nice, got another tower of $10,000 chips. Let's get that loot chute cleared out again. Alright, there we go. We got that loot chute all cleared out, so let's get right back to pushing. I think now would be a perfect time to go ahead and stack up the quarters really high back there on the pusher. Try to get a large base of quarters built up behind these massive towers of gold. Yeah, normally the towers that are on the corners take hours upon hours to fall down. I remember a couple of times I was playing for like over 8 hours trying to get towers on the sides to fall down. But ever since I started stacking up the quarters like this using that skill stop button, we've been getting the towers on the sides to fall down within like 30 minutes to 3 hours. Before, when I was only putting like $2 or $3 or $4 in there at a time, it would take anywhere from 3 to 8 hours. So that cut that down to like 30 minutes to 3 hours once I started using the skill stop button. So it's a total game changer, like I've said many times before. And a bunch of you all suggested this technique down in the comments. So once again, thank you all for that. Thank you all for suggesting the technique. Yeah, we're doing really well on gold today also. There's tons of gold bars falling out of there. So the gold bars, those are worth whatever 1 ounce of gold is at the moment. I'm 99% sure they're worth about $1,940 an ounce right now. I mean, that's what the spot price of gold was worth yesterday. If somebody could let me know the exact spot price of a 1 ounce gold bar down in the comments section, I would highly appreciate that. So leave me a comment, let me know what a 1 ounce gold bar is worth. And also, while you're at it, leave a guess down in the comments and let me know how much money in gold you think I'm going to win back today from a $30 million buy-in. I know that's a lot of money to spend on one of these machines, but I do this for you all. Like I've said many times before, I try to make the best content out there and I try to make it as entertaining as possible. And I know the majority of my viewers and subscribers want to see the big buy-in videos, like $10 million buy-ins all the way up to 200 million, so I try to make as many of those as possible. I mean, they are super expensive and super risky. There's a lot of money on the line, but I save most of the money that I win. Well, I save 50% of it and I just use the other 50% of it to make these videos. So I have a lot of people telling me to retire, but don't worry, I have money set aside. I'm not going to invest everything that I've made. Yeah, I like to save half of my money and make the videos with the other half of it. That way I can get these amazing, entertaining videos for you all and still have money at the same time, you know. But I definitely lose a lot more than I win at this. I mean, here and there I'll make all my money back and we'll get a massive win, but most of the time I'll lose big time. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. So let's go collect the quarters and we'll try to get these remaining towers. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So before I continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up 2 of these mystery bags. So let's see, which one should I start with? I think I'm going to start with the burgundy red one and the brown mystery bag first. So let's go ahead and check these out, see if there's anything nice and valuable in there. I'm going to start with the burgundy red mystery bag. Oh my goodness, quarters falling down. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. We got 3 more white dice. That is absolutely phenomenal right there. I wasn't expecting any more dice to be hidden in there. Alright, so now let's move on to this brown mystery bag right here. This one feels really, really heavy, to be honest with you. So let's see, what do we get? Oh my goodness, wow. Nice, check this out. So we got that dark blue earbud. So if you don't know what this is for, I get to cash this in, and this is worth a cash-only bonus game. They'll load the whole entire machine up with cash. That is absolutely phenomenal. And check this out, we also got 6 gold dice. The gold dice, I get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the gold bars will multiply by those numbers. So that's not bad at all. So let's get right back to pushing. I'm going to try one more round and try to get these 2 enormous towers of gold. And if I can't get them, I'll probably go ahead and cash in that dark blue earbud. Well, first we got to first we got to open up them 2 mystery bags. Yeah, we still got the purple mystery bag and the blue mystery bag. We can't forget about those. So anyhow, let's see what that does. That was a bunch of quarters I just put in there at once. Come on, nice push. Oh yeah, tower on the right side, it's severely close to going. Yeah, we just really need that tower on the left to get moving also. So let's try to push more to the left-hand side. I think that's our best bet. Nice, it just moved forward. Did you see that? Move forward tremendously. Yeah, but I think the tower on the right side is going to fall down before the one on the left. That's just my prediction. Come on, nice push. Oh my goodness, well, it fell down, but it got stuck against the glass. It might go here in a second. Just keep a close eye on it. Yeah, that tower got stuck in there on the right side, stuck against the glass. So worst case scenario, if it doesn't fall down, whenever I call them back here, they would probably just rearrange that tower or count it as a win, because that's normally what they would do if something got stuck against the glass like that. So I'm not really worried about that tower. Nice, we got it. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, that was a tremendous amount of gold we just got right there. So anyhow, if you're wondering what I do with all the gold that I win, I normally just save it all. I keep it in a safety deposit box, because I've heard the gold bars are going to go way up in value over the next like 2 or 3 years. I've heard it may even go up to like $2,600–$2,700 an ounce. Nice, that tower of gold on the left side, it's going also. Sweet. Well, that one got stuck against the glass. Come on, big push. Give me something. Alright, well, let's keep on loading up that left-hand side. Can't wait to see what's inside of those other 2 mystery bags. Hopefully it's something really nice and valuable. Some more dice would be pretty sweet. Like I said, we need to make like 48 million profit on this game right here to break even for the day, so we need to win as many dice as possible. Yeah, we've made tons of money already. I'd say we probably won close to like 15–16 million in chips. Got a whole bunch of $25,000 chips today. Oh no, dropping quarters on the floor. Yeah, if that gold bar at the base of it would just fall down, the whole tower might just fall straight into the payout chute. Alright, well, we're almost out of quarters, so if that right there doesn't get it, I'll just call them back here and see if they'll count it as a win. Alright, well, let's go ahead and open up both of them mystery bags. Alright, here they are. Let's go ahead and check them out, see if there's anything nice and valuable in there. I think I'm going to start with the blue one first. This one feels like it's loaded up really, really well. So keep in mind we got 2 more chances of getting that $50 chip. So let's see. See what's inside of this blue mystery bag. Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. We got that $50 chip and 4 more white dice. That is absolutely miraculous. So just a reminder, we get to cash this in and they'll take everything that's fallen down the gutters and they'll put it back into the play field. So that's not bad at all. So now let's move on to the purple mystery bag. So let's see. Hopefully there's something really, really nice and valuable in this one also. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, 3 more white dice. My goodness, how many white dice does that make us in total now? Probably at least 12, 13 of them. So anyhow, let's go ahead and cash in that dark blue earbud real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that dark blue earbud and they put all that cash in there. My goodness, this is loaded up fantastically well. Look at all those $100 bills they got in there. And look at all that cash right there on the right side. That is insane. And I know what you're thinking. This is probably not a lot of money considering the $30 million buy-in. But still, this is an extremely fun game to play. And most of you all down in the comment section said you like the cash-only bonus game. So it's a win-win both ways. I can make some extra money, even though it's not much. I mean, considering the buy-in, I mean, this is a lot of money in here, but I'm just saying, considering spending $30 million, it's not a lot of money to win. But I can make some extra cash off of it, and it entertains you all, so it's a win-win. And also, I might as well mention this before I forget it. That gold tower that was on the left-hand side, they went ahead and counted that as a win, so... yeah, I thought they would, because it got stuck against the glass. Nice, I think we got that $5,000 chip that was on the left corner. Yeah, I'd say there was possibly maybe like $3,000 or $4,000 in cash in there. So that one $5,000 chip that we got on that left side was worth more than all that cash that was in there. So, like I said, it's still a really, really fun game to play. For a while there, they didn't put any cash in there at all. Yeah, I thought maybe a year went by or something where there wasn't any cash in there. I mean, every now and then you'd see those massive stacks of $100 bills. But like, you haven't seen cash like this in a very long time. Here recently, they started adding that dark blue earbud and they put a bunch of cash in there. So I'm pretty happy that they brought the cash back. There's a bunch of it stuck right there against the glass. Hopefully that goes in a second. Nice, that was a good push. Nice, we got all that money that was stuck in the center and we got the right side all cleared out. And it also looks like we lost like $40 to the blue shelf on the right. So whenever I cash in that $50 chip, they will put that stuff back into the play field. Nice, we got that roll of $20 bills right there. That roll of $2 bills, it's pretty close to the edge. Come on, nice push. Yeah, normally the last item that's in there is always the most stubborn to fall down. And the reason why, it's probably because there's not any weight or pressure built up anywhere else in the play field. So the quarters are just going to take the easiest route, or the path of least resistance. And that would just be around that remaining item, or it would just be down those gutters. Yeah, see how we're losing a bunch of quarters to the gutters and stuff? There's nothing I could really do about that. I mean, I guess it's pretty fair because they got to make their money somehow. Oh my goodness, well, I just now realized that we got that stack of cash out of there. So that's not bad at all. That cash-only bonus game was a huge success. So anyhow, let's go ahead and cash in that $50 chip and they'll take everything that's falling down them gutters and they'll put it back into the play field. So let's call them back here and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip. They took everything that fell down in their loot box and they put it all back into the play field. Looks like there's a whole bunch of cash up front, so we might have lost that because of that loot chute getting too full. Or we may have lost it to the side slots. I can't really remember. Thought I seen a couple stacks of cash fall down that side slot on the right and on the left. And anyhow, there's a massive tower of $1,000 chips on the right side, a humongous tower of $5,000 chips, and $10,000 chips right there in the center. They got a sky blue mystery bag on the pusher. And over here on the left, they got a massive tower of gold and a tower of $25,000 chips, $5,000 chips, $10,000 chips, and a couple $1,000 chips. So they got this loaded up pretty good considering it's a $50 chip bonus game. Oh my goodness, wow, I was not expecting them towers to crash down that quick. My goodness, even the ones on the sides fell down already. Well, that's not normal. I mean, it's fine with me, I'll take it. Well, it looks like we lost quite a few $1,000 chips to the blue shelf. So I'll probably end up paying an extra 100 grand to have them put that stuff back into the playfield because we got all them white dice today. And yeah, it would definitely be worth it. This great big old tower got stuck against the glass. So anyhow, that loot chute's getting pretty piled up. So let's get it emptied out real quick. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it pushing. So we got that loot chute all cleared out. There was a bunch of stuff stuck in there. Yeah, a lot of times the gold bar will get stuck in there and it will start a massive traffic jam and it will just block everything from falling on down to the payout chute. Luckily, I got it cleared out while I could. So anyhow, let's load up a bunch of quarters back there on the pusher. Try to get a bunch of quarters built up behind this tower of $5,000 chips. Yeah, hopefully we can get that to go here within the next couple of seconds. Well, that weight being right there in the center is making it a lot easier to get these chips that are on the sides. So, pretty much using that to my advantage. Oh yeah, that mystery bag, it's trying to work around that tower. Do you see that? But yeah, I'll definitely pay that extra 100 grand to have them put them $1,000 chips back into the playfield. Let me count up how much is on the blue shelf real quick. I don't know, it's like $19,000. So, say it's $20,000, right? Those white dice would have to total up to 5 to make that 100 grand back. And we got like 14 of the white dice so far, maybe 15, I can't really remember. So the odds of those dice multiplying my winnings by less than 5 is very, very slim. So it's definitely going to be worth it to pay that extra 100 grand. So nice, we got that sky blue mystery bag, so I'll open that up here in a few seconds also. Well, we just about got that left hand side all cleared out. Oh yeah, 25,000 and those $10,000 chips on the left are about to go. Come on, nice push, give me something. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a bunch of quarters stacked up right there in the center. Come on, big push. Oh my goodness, that tower, it's going any moment now. Come on, big money. Oh my goodness, it's trying to go. Nice, we got the left side all cleared out. So that right there was the last of the quarters. So I might try like one more round, and if we can't get that tower, I'll just go ahead and open up that mystery bag. So let's retrieve the quarters and we'll get right back to work. Alrighty, AMD Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So let's keep on pushing right there in the center. I'm going to try like one more round. And if we don't get that tower, I'll go ahead and open up that mystery bag. So stay tuned for that. Come on, big money. Oh my goodness, well, we're getting a bunch of quarters built up behind that tower, that's for sure. We just need it to fall on down into the payout chute. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good and having a wonderful day so far. Remember, if this is your first time watching the channel and you're enjoying my videos, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. Would help out tremendously. Oh my goodness, nice. That massive tower fell down. So anyhow, we're on the road to 140,000 subscribers, and my goal is to get there by the end of this month. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So anyhow, we got it all cleared out of there, so let's go ahead and open up that mystery bag. Alright, here it is. Let's go ahead and check it out, see if there's anything nice and valuable in there. It feels like it's loaded up really, really well, so let's see. What do we get? Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. We got two $25,000 chips, so that's an extra 50 grand, and 2 more gold dice. That is absolutely miraculous right there. Mystery bag was loaded up really, really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay that extra 100 grand, have them take them chips and put them back into the playfield. So let's call them over here and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I paid that extra 100 grand. They took all those $1,000 chips that we lost to the blue shelf on that right hand side, and they put them all back into the playfield. Looks like they combined them all into like one massive tower on the pusher. So that's a pretty good spot for it, to be honest with you. Hopefully we can get it to go within the next couple of seconds. Let's just keep on pushing right there in the center. We should be able to get it all cleared out of there in no time. Yeah, I'd say we probably lost close to like 18, 19 grand. I'll count all that up after I win it. But it would definitely be worth it to pay that extra 100 grand today. Wow, that tower's so close. Another push or two and it'll fall on down into the lower playfield area. Alright, let's see if that gets it. Come on, nice, we got it. Alright, well let's push on that left-hand side because I don't want any of them $1,000 chips to end up reaching the gutter on the left. Come on, nice push. Oh yeah, they're moving forward pretty well. Oh yeah, I don't think we're going to lose any of the chips to the gutters. They've done made their way past it. So I think it's safe to push in the center once again. Oh yeah, that was a bunch of chips we just got on that push right there. Won't be long, we'll have it all cleared out of there. Come on, big money. Nice, we got it. Got the whole entire machine cleared out today. That is absolutely magnificent. This has been a brilliant game today. Absolutely brilliant. So now I'm going to call them back here. I think we've won 22 dice in total. We got 14 of the white dice and 8 of the gold dice. They will put all 22 of them dice back there on the pusher. We have to roll them on down to that lower playfield area. Whatever they land on, we get to multiply our winning center goal by those numbers. So let's call them over here and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to work. So I've called them back here. They put all 22 of them dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on out to that lower level. Hopefully they all land on some ginormous numbers today. Those dice are doing pretty good so far. Well, except for 2 of them. Oh my goodness, well, one of the dice landed on a 1 on the right side and it flipped over to a 5. So if any of the dice land on 1s today, just pretend they don't exist. The 1s do not count at all. Well, we got 3 more dice to roll. Let's see, what are they going to land on? Nice, we got a 5 and a 4. Oh no, well, I think 2 of the dice flipped over to a 1, but that's okay. Alright, so I think we're going to call it quits right there. The majority of them dice landed on some fantastic numbers, so I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings center goal by all of that, and I'll let y'all know how much money we've won from a $30,100,000 buy-in. Be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely incredible. I ended up winning $16,895,500 in chips, and all those white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 63, and in total I ended up winning $1,064,416,500 from a $30,100,000 buy, and that is absolutely incredible. I was not expecting a win like that today. Won over $1 billion from a $30 million buy, and that is just insane. That is outrageous. I was not expecting a win like that today. So that was pretty close to a brand new world record win. I think my record win was like 1.3 billion or something. But still, over $1 billion win. That is absolutely outstanding. Absolutely mind-blowing win today. And on top of that, we also won 128 ounces of gold. And all those gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 28. And in total, I ended up winning 3,584 ounces of gold today. And the spot price of gold is like $1,940. So that means I got an extra $6,952,960 in gold today. That is absolutely miraculous. I still can't believe we won over $1 billion. That is just incredible. So anyhow, that's not bad at all for a $30,100,000 buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's episode, be sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. Also, if you want to check out a whole entire playlist of videos, that will appear on the right side of the screen. And if you want to check out yesterday's video, the previous video, that will appear on the left hand side of the screen. And if you want to subscribe, you can click that button up top there to subscribe. So anyhow, I will see y'all on the next video. Y'all take care and have a brilliant day.